Welcome back, everybody. Now, a few days ago, Angela got buffed, and today what we're going to do is we are going to go into some Act 4 with our maxed out rank 1 4-star Awakened Sig 20 Angela. And she has a couple of new things with this buff. One of the first things is that she got a new Awakened ability, and we'll go over that in a second. But yeah, let's go into Act 4. And we're going to go into the end of Chapter 2. And the global node here is Gambler's Fate and something else. I can't remember what. But anyway, what it does is it gives you 2 random buffs or debuffs. And then you just like have to sit with that, and there's a risk with this because you could get like degeneration or something, but there's also a positive because you could also get regeneration or something like really good. Alright, but yeah, I'm just setting the team right now. We're gonna add Quake, and yeah, let's add some people for crit rating and ability accuracy, and then let's add a romance synergy with Luck Widow. Alright, but yeah, now let's head into Act 4. And yeah, so what her new Awakened ability is, what the new Awakened ability is what it does, is it lets, like, you, well, mine is only Sig 20, so it has, so she has a negative 20, about 20%, to nullify an auto block ability accuracy, and she also takes debuffs off of her like in a shorter amount of time, so that can be kind of annoying if you are going to be fighting her. But yeah, and I don't believe she had this before, but she has the ability to parry non-contact attacks. So if you have an upgraded version of her, she would be a great counter to anyone who is parry immune, Domino, and really anybody. But the main way I like to, ever since her buff, the main way I like to play with her is to do heavy attacks, because every time you use it, you have 1800 extra crit rating. But this runner right here, we're just going to keep spamming heavies. He's not that aggressive. He's got Power Flood, which is a little bit annoying. But let's Dex the Special 2. Yeah, but I'm not sure how good of a count. I don't think she'd be a very good Hyperion counter. She might be, though. I'd have to test that out. Alright, but we Dex the Special 2. And, yeah, I still do like to go for the Special 3. The Special 2 gives you an armor up for 20 seconds if you already have one, only 5 seconds if you don't have one. But yeah, 5 seconds isn't much time. So you mainly, whichever special you throw, you mainly want the buff that it's going to give you already. But the Special 1 gives you a Fury. Special 2 gives you an armor up. In Special 3, it's not like the 20-second thing. But you do get an aptitude buff. So that increases all your buffs time. But yeah. Oh wait, no. I think it does last about like that time, but it's 30 seconds instead of just 20 seconds. Alright, but anyway, now we have Winter Soldier, and Winter Soldier I have a lot of experience against because of Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. But this is the last person who we need to do a buffed gameplay video on. I was so disappointed that Hood's buff was reversed. Since he was someone who I was really excited about. I didn't even get to test it out. I was so pissed about that. But I have tested out every other one. I did a Massacre gameplay yesterday, and 2 days before that I did what's his face gameplay. Forgot what his name was. And it'll come to me. Alright, Civil Warrior. But yeah, his buff, it has been my favorite as of right now. Massacres is my second favorite. Then Angela's. I'm not a huge fan of Angela's buff right now. There doesn't actually seem to be much different with her. But yeah. Alright, so Winter Soldier's basically down. There we go. Yeah. So we have gotten pretty lucky with the buffs that we've gotten. We have a whole team of 4 stars except for Hawkeye and Nick Fury. But yeah, Angela's not someone who's really grown much in my opinion. The buffs this time around, the people that they buffed who didn't need a buff, their buffs were not that good in my opinion. I mean, Massacre, he was nice, but he wasn't like an extreme amount better than he was. But if he was an extreme amount better than he was, then he would be in like the top tier, which they don't really like to give out that often. But yeah, you do crit a whole lot whenever you use a heavy. And I still do like to go for the special 3. So I don't really like to play her much different than I had been. But yeah. Alright, we blocked through the special 1. I'm actually really good about that today. Most of the time I always forget and think you can dex it. But there's a couple people like that. I think I always forget Spider-Man Classic Special 1 you can't dex. Alright, but there we go. I forgot to dex that. Alright, this one should do it. There we go. But yeah, overall, I don't think there's much different with Angela. Other than her awakened ability that's different. Oh yeah, there's a new thing called Huntress buff. And you always gain a certain buff depending on how many bars of power you have. If you have 1 below a bar of power, then you get extra armor. And if you have 1 bar, then you get extra attack. If you have 2 bars, then you get extra crit. And if you have 3 bars, you get an aptitude, which is actually extremely nice. This makes Angela so much better because there's basically no need for like holding off on specials since it just gives them to you already. So yeah, that is the main thing with Angela. I totally forgot about that. But it's not like something you need to like keep in the back of your head all the time. It's just always going to be there. Alright, but we do go for the special 3, and this does kill. We lost a lot of health on the fight where we got degeneration on us. But yeah, so let's move on to the next fight. Alright, there we go. So now the next fight that we have is Hawkeye, and yeah. Okay, so yeah, not Quake, even though Quake is crazy insane. But yeah, so let's just keep spamming heavy since that is the way to go. But I'm almost positive the Huntress was not there. I'm like 90% sure that's her buff. But yeah, I'm actually kind of satisfied with. Actually, I don't really know. She's not like, it helps and all, but it's not that much better in my opinion. But yeah, whatever special you like to go for, I think it's best to just go for that right away. But it's nice how you gain buffs when you hit certain bars of power. But let's go for one more heavy. Alright, now let's use the special 3. And since we hit the 3rd special, I did not look, but we should have gotten an aptitude buff. But yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, so she's plowing through these fights pretty easily. But now, oh, I thought we were gonna go to Hulk. But now we have an ambush, and this ambush won't have anything like it won't have anything crazy like what's it called, Gambler's Fate or anything like that, or a random buff. Alright, but yeah, let's use a heavy. Alright, and yeah, the main thing is to just keep spamming heavies in my opinion, because it does crit a lot, and it always has some decent damage. Alright. Yeah, we gained a fury right when we hit the what's it called. But oh crap. That was annoying. Didn't mean to mess up. But whenever you hit a bar of power and you get that buff, it is an indefinite amount of time. So yeah, but let's use a 20% revive. And yeah, it'll be nice when we have the content creator beta and I don't have to spend my own stuff. But I looked it up and we need 500 subscribers and 10,000 views over the last month. So if you'd help me out, please hit the subscribe button. Alright, but yeah, so let's just keep spamming heavies. We do have a weakness buff on us, which is hurting us. Okay, we blocked through that one. Alright, please kill. Didn't quite kill. But thankfully we have Nick Fury and Quake that made that evade for us. But yeah, so now let's move on to the Hulk. I'm not sure if we'll do the Colossus. I'm not sure if I'll feel up for it. We might. But yeah, so let's keep spamming heavies because I feel that she is a good heavy spammer. But yeah, pre-buffed we did a challenge where we fought a 6-star rank 3 Unawakened Luke Cage for not too much of a challenge, but kind of a little bit of an annoyance because of the rank 3, or I mean because of the indestructible. But yeah. Alright, but here we go. However, I did get my first 5-star rank 5 yesterday. It was very exciting. You can check that video out. Alright, let's block through that. Alright, but let's throw out the special 2. Alright, now let's throw another heavy, and there we go. So yeah, let's not do the classes. So yeah, I'll be right back to wrap it up. Alright, so everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you'd like to watch more of me, I post every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to always log on to YouTube every day right then. And yeah, I post every single day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.